Hi everyone and welcome to a new video in which we will be doing a skill assessment or a skill quiz on PowerPoint. We will be taking this test, and for that I will recommend you to have PowerPoint open, a blank presentation, in order to discard some options from the test through trial and error. And also, if we, in case we don't know something, some question, or what is it talking about or whatever, we can just search it in this Microsoft page, support microsoft.com, blah blah blah. Okay, so how do we access these skill quizzes? Well, we need to go into on to the towards the top section of our profile. Click here on this button, Add Profile section, and click on Add Skills. Now let's add, for example, PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, save it. And now, in case we didn't have it before, we have our skill section. If let me refresh it so that it appears. And now we have it here. Okay, so on the skills section we will click on demonstrate skills, and let's go for skill assessments. Okay, let's go for skill assessments, which is what we will be doing in this video, and we are going to click on Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, the rules for this test are quite simple. We have 15 multiple choice questions. We will have 4 choices and only one correct answer. We will have 1.5 minutes per question, and we need to score in the top 30% of these 10 million people that have done this assessment to earn the badge. What happens if we don't succeed? Actually, nothing. You don't get retrieved. LinkedIn doesn't retrieve your skill. If you put it, then it stays there. However, you won't earn the badge. That's it. Okay. So before we start, the language will be English. It's the only language where in which this type of assessment can be done. And you always get to, if you want, 2 optional initial questions that I will be doing, so so that you see more questions and what type of questions can appear in this type of assessment. Okay, so I'm going to head towards this practice button, click on it, and we have 2 questions. Okay, let's go and click next. Okay, how would you ensure a uniform appearance and placement across your slides, even though the content might be different? Okay, we can use styles, consistent layouts, embedded fonts, or numbered lists. I'm 50-50 on the styles or consistent layouts. Embedded fonts, I don't think that has nothing to do with the appearance and placement, and numbered lists either. So I would go for consistent layouts. Let me click, and if it's incorrect, it's a trial question. Nothing happens. Okay, it's correct. Let's head to the next one. When inserting pictures, how can you avoid distorting the picture if it resides later? Okay, I would actually lock the aspect ratio. Yep, that's it. Let's finish the practice and proceed to the quiz. Okay, now the timer will be 1.5 minutes per question. Let's start. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. When it's in slideshow view, what happens when you hold Control and click the left mouse button? Or I know this one. I know it's you activate the laser pointer, but let's test this. Let's go into slideshow view and click on Control left laser pointer. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this one. You created a photo album with transitions and want to send it to friends, but the file size is too large for email. How can you use one command to fix this? I would say use the share feature in Backstage View to create a PDF to send as an attachment. Okay, could work. Use the share fetch feature in Backstage View to specify email to automatically compress the pictures. Click Export in Backstage View and embed the presentation in an email. Compress all the pictures to the email 96 ppi resolution. I would go for this one, okay? I think it's this one. Let's go. Before publishing a presentation, which option should you use to scan a presentation and look for issues that may make it difficult for someone with a visual impairment to read? Okay. I think it's not nothing. It has nothing to do with compatibility, nothing to do with the inspect document. Protect presentation is for locking the presentation for other people that want to edit it. So it must be check accessibility. But I will show you where you can find this. Okay, if we go to, I think it's review, check accessibility, and we hover over it, over the button. Well, it actually doesn't explain. Ah, yeah, here. Keep it inclusive. Let's read it. Keep it inclusive. Let us make sure that your file follows accessibility best practices. We'll help you fix issues quickly with easy to follow directions or recommendations. Okay, so it's check accessibility. Okay, it's about receiving recommendations on how to make it easier for someone with a visual impairment. Let's click on next. Which type of illustration can be rotated while in slideshow view, allowing the audience to see all sides of an image? I think an icon cannot be rotated, or even an animated image like a GIF or something cannot be rotated is not meant to be rotated in the slideshow view. An action button, I don't think its use is to rotate. I mean, it's probably a 3D model, but let's test it. Let's test this. Let's go into insert, 3D models. Let's click on stock, and let me see if I can rotate it when going on in slideshow view. Okay, let's put whatever. It's whatever. Toys. Let's put this stack. Okay. Okay. So now it's here, but the question is, I don't think I can rotate it in the slideshow view. I don't think I can rotate it actually. Then it might be an action button. I'm not sure. I know for a fact these other ones are not. Let's put action button. It's okay. We can get 1, 2, or 3 wrong. It doesn't matter. But if you know the answer to this last one, please put it in the comments so that other people know. You need to apply a special effect that will display as the presentation moves from one slide to the next slide. Which should you apply? That an special effect that will display as the presentation moves from one slide to the next slide. Okay, this might be tricky, but if you know as basic PowerPoint, you know it's a transition. Animation is when something inside a slide moves, like text appears or whatever. Theme and design ideas these two don't have anything to do with it, so it's transition. Let's go to the next one, and we can put them here, transitions. You don't get an explanation, but these are the type of transitions between slide and slide, which is what we want. Okay, which view allows you to select individual objects on a slide? Slideshow view, definitely not. We have seen it. Is this view? It doesn't allow me. Design view. Okay, let's hover to the. Let's move to the view tab. This is the normal view, which allows me to move and so on. Slide sorter. No, it's not this one. Design view. Is it the outline view? I'm not sure which one is the design view. But I know for a fact normal allows you to do that, right? Edit your presentation slide by slide and navigate. Yeah. Yeah, it's normal view. It's the one we're at. In a presentation about voter turnout, you are illustrating various data with charts. Which type of information would you present in a pie chart? Okay, now it's this one. This question is about. It's about. Well, I don't have them here, but it's about charts. Yeah, I have them here. It's about charts. Okay, we are talking about a pie chart, which could be this one. So, trends in voter turnout over the past 10 years. This would be an XY. The ideal plot or the ideal chart for this would be an XY chart with the X being time and Y being voter turnout. So note how many people voted in various geographic regions on a map. You would use a map for that. I would say the decline of voter turnout by county. I don't think so. That would be like a column type of plot. What percentage of the whole population voted? This one, okay? We need to represent different fractions of the total of the 100%. So this would be the most appropriate one. Let's go into the next one. You inserted audio in a presentation. Which two options must you enable for the audio to play throughout all slides and repeat until it's stopped? Okay, we have different options, and two options are correct. So I think loop until stopped is correct. And play across slides, I wouldn't say so, but you need to repeat until it is stopped. So rewind after playing. I would say it's A and C. No, A and C, it's not an option. Okay. Start when clicked on, definitely not. So these two are discarded. Loop until stop, play across slides. Okay, but maybe this one refers to a single. I think if you want to repeat until it is stopped, I would say B and C. Okay, so for this first one, and this one, I don't think it would assure that maybe loop until stopped refers only to a single slide and not like the whole presentation. So let's go for B and C. How would you change a list of text to a visual diagram on a slide? A list of text to a visual diagram. Convert to. Let's see. A list of text. What? I'm not sure about this one. Okay, let's see if I can get some options. 8 points. It wouldn't work this way. Animation styles? Nope. Shape effects? Nope. Style maybe? Edit text, font, paragraph, bullets, numbering. Convert to smart art. Okay. Convert to smart art. It's actually smart art. If I click inside the text and I click on convert to smart art, we see graphics diagrams. So it's a smart art. Okay. When you save a presentation with a .potx file extension, which type of PowerPoint file is created? A template, a show, theme, macro enabled presentation. I'm not actually sure, so this is where this comes into play. Let's look for dot. Okay, it's the first result that we get is about template, so it's probably a template. Save your presentation as a PowerPoint template. .potx. So it's template. Next. You plan to distribute a presentation. In which format might you save it to ensure that it appears as an automatically playing slideshow composed of individual slides regardless of the recipient's platform or software applications? Not PowerPoint. Open document presentation. This wouldn't automatically play. A video actually is a recording of you playing it. Let's see. Open document presentation. Let's look for this. Open document presentation. Let's see what pops up. How much time? 30 seconds. You can open and save file that is used by some presentation applications such as Apache, OpenOffice, Impress, and LibreOffice. Maybe this one. Let's go for this one. Okay, I don't have enough time, but probably it would be this one. I'm not sure. Which PowerPoint feature is best used to set up slide timings so slides automatically advance? Rehearse timings on the slideshow tab. Timing on the transitions tab. No, nope. This would actually set the time in which for the transition, like how much time it lasts. Advanced animation on the animation tab. Nope. Timing on the animations tab. Nope. This has to do with animations, not timings of slides. So it's probably rehearse timings on the slideshow tab. But if we head to uh, slideshow, rehearse timings, and we hover, practice. Let's read what it says. Practice makes perfect. Start the full screen slideshow to figure out the perfect timing for each slide. As you rehearse your presentation, PowerPoint will record how much time you spend on each slide. Once you get the timings right, you can use them to run the show automatically. Yep, it's this one. Let's click on this one. To save a presentation as a template for future use, you must first save the file with a .ppt, .doc, .pptx, or .potx. I think it's .potx because we have it here. Save your presentation as a PowerPoint template .potx. So it's this one. Let's click on next. Your company logo appears on all slides in a presentation as part of the overall design templates slide master. How can you prevent the logo from appearing on one particular slide? Remove the logo graphic from the slide master template, hide the graphic using design format background, insert a blank shape to mask the logo. Okay, not this one. Right click the logo and then select delete. I would say hide the graphic using design format background, but I would need to go here and click fine tune the formatting for your background or hide design elements from the current design. So it's probably this one. Okay, let's click on next. The picture on the left is the original image. Which type of picture format has been applied to the picture on the right? Picture effects, picture styles, artistic effects, or picture layout. Let's add an image. Let's add an icon, for example. Okay, not this. Let's add a picture from stock, and let's apply this black and white filter. Let's add this one, for example. It might take a while. It's downloading. Okay, now it's probably artistic effects. Let's head over here and click on this one, for example. Okay, it's not this one, but it may be this one. Actually, it was that one. I think it was that one. So it's, yeah, definitely it's an artistic effect. You are applying this type. Black and white is probably an artistic effect also. So let's click on view results. It has been pretty quick. Let's see how have we done. How good was it? Okay, great work. You earned the badge. you are in the top 5% of the 10.3 million people who took this type of test. Now, let's click on done and let's see how this badge appears on our profile. If we go to our assessments, we see that we have the badge earned on the 25th of April 2023. Let's go to view profile again and let's hover down to the skills section. As you see, we have the badge past LinkedIn skill assessment. Okay, we have done it. It has been quite easy. I think if you have essential or basic PowerPoint knowledge, you will pass this for sure. Remember, you only have to be on the top 30%, perform on the top 30%. So, and I have managed to get into the top 5. So I think even if you do worse than me, it will be still okay. And maybe some of the same questions will pop up for to you. And anyways, if you have any question in particular that you want to ask, if you have any correction on the answers I have given or any question regarding the answers I have given or any recommendation for the test or something that you want to share, even if you want to say just want to say that you have that this video has been useful for you, which I hope it has been, let me know. And let's see each other on the next skill assessment, LinkedIn skill assessment video. I might do the next one. So let's tune in to the channel and I'll keep you posted about it. And nothing. That's everything. Goodbye.